Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Man, oh man, I take a few days off to check out Death Valley with the girlfriend and the dog and come back to see the whole crypto market has seemingly gone to the Valley of Death. But we are coming back today, and currently, whoa, Bitcoin's making a second attempt here. It's about to say Bitcoin is currently stuck at the line we pointed out last week. This pink line here, which we never got to earlier last week, and we are attempting to bust through it right now. And what is that line? That line represents a channel we've been trading in since the first week of December here. We're looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the 4-hour time frame, by the way. So in December, we came up to the top of this channel, marked in pink here. Well, arguably marked in the pink line's the top of the channel, the green line's the bottom of the channel. They're parallel. All the lines are parallel to one another. So we've been looking to break out from this range, and until we get above that, it looks like let me step back a second here. We had been consolidating in a ascending triangular fashion, but did attempt to bust out of it. And the top of the top of the triangle is the white dashed line here, and the bottom of the triangle could be this blue line, which is the bottom of the blue parallel channel that we're trading in, which is going to be important, very, very important. It's going to play an important role in our price range from here on out, and or the bottom of the triangle could be the green line here, which is the top of our green parallel channel that we have left. But we will interact with that one again in the future, as it is sloping upwards. They're all sloping upwards. So we are attempting to break through here. Until we do, we are still stuck in this range. Let me be clear about that. We are still stuck trading in this range right here between 42,000 and 47 something thousand until we break above there, which we are really, really close to doing right now. But when we do break above there, what is going to happen is that we are free to move throughout the blue parallel channel, the bottom of which is right here, currently at about 43,000 and some change. The center line of that channel is let's see, where are we currently? Currently, we're back here. Center line is about 50,000, and the top of the blue parallel channel is up here about 60,000. So we're free to move throughout that range once we get above that pink parallel, the top of the pink parallel channel. Now, why do I say that? Because if you go back in time, let's look at the blue parallel channel and our interaction with it. Since, well, even before 2023, we rode along top it here in October of 2022, September through November of 2022. We came crashing into it with the FTX collapse, and bounced off the bottom of the blue parallel channel here in January of 2023. Since that time, we've traded throughout it. You can see here clearly there's not very many other lines there. Ranging all the way from the top. Had a lot of interaction with the center line as well, and only coming down to the bottom for these brief crashes. not true here. When was this? Kind of lost momentum here. Came down in June of 2023. I went back up to the center line here and back down, where we came crashing out of it in August. The huge orchestrated dump. But that was mainly to maintain the integrity of the ranges that Bitcoin has been trading over many, many years. This was a major trend line that we came down and hit. And all this was an orchestrated dump here. It was, what's the word? It was in line with what has happened in the past, and they knew we were trading too high. They knew they could take it down here, and they did. That's what happens with these dumps. They know how far they can dump it down and still maintain our overall the bull market, the patterns that Bitcoin has made over the years, and that's too much to get into here, but I've gone over it in previous videos, and if you're following along, you should know all this. So since here, we've been trying to get back in the blue parallel channel, clearly, and finally did here in the first week of December, and have consolidated kind of upwards and sideways since then. And we are about to break through, very, very close. And this is a 4-hour, and we have about another hour left before we start a new 4-hour candle. So it'd be really, really nice. Look at that volume we have down here too. 11,000 on a, yeah. Be really, really nice to see a new 4-hour candle start right above there. Now, once we break through here, 50,000 is the next target easily. Well, we will probably could see us get hung up right around here where we re-enter the orange parallel channel. But probably around 50,000. There's another green line here, this green dashed line. If I can get my cursor there, this green dashed line below the blue dashed line is the center of a green parallel channel that was stacked. It's the same green parallel channel from here stacked on top of itself. And so I imagine we'll see some consolidation up and around here. However, I do maintain, as I have been saying, that the bull rally we started in October, and I've said this time and time again, and I'm still sticking to it, we will come up here where my green wiggly line is, come up here to 62,000 by the end of January. Before then correcting probably I don't know. Well, we got a few weeks before we get there, but I imagine we'll see a correction downwards to around 48,000 for the halving event. I can't go over there because I'm on the 4-hour. Let's go to a daily. Oh, where the heck are we? Here we are. Huh. Wonder what chart I'm on. I thought I had this all drawn out. Oh, you know what? I guess not. I guess it's all drawn out on another one. But this red line, once we hit 62, then coming back down to 48,000 for the halving. Now, it's not going to be a straight line like this. I imagine it'll be very volatile. Excuse me. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens then. And then once we hit 48, around 48,000 for the halving, work our way back up to around 58 by mid to late June, and then begin our parabolic bull run into October. See a pullback in October into the end of the year, and then another rally into April or so of 2025. Another pullback after that, and a final rally in October, November of 2025. That's the long-term plan. Let's see if we're breaking through this line here yet. I didn't really go over altcoins at all. Ooh, we poked through a little bit there. Let's go on a smaller time frame and see. Well, depends on what. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see a little poke through there. But I'm not sure how I drew that line. Depending on how you draw the lines, they unless you precisely start your points at the beginning and ending of a week and to the hour, the lines can change slightly as you switch from hourly to daily to weekly to whatever. And we didn't even look at the altcoins. Oh, back to 485. That is nice. We need to get up above 500. Bitcoin dominance is really, really super high, and I'm not on my Bitcoin dominance chart, but are we higher than we have ever been? No, not quite. Anyway, that's something for another video. And I did notice when I came back yesterday that Render and Solana really have dumped down. Render still has over a whole nother dollar to gain another 25%. But these guys gain, they make big moves. Currently, Render is up 11%, Solana is up 10%. I have the Solana chart here better. Now, I did notice we fell down here. I do not understand this. This doesn't make sense to me. We didn't even come down to this center line. We came through these lines. This was a BS move here. But you can see now that we are holding these lines for support. Let me go on a 4 hour so you can zoom out a little bit. Yeah, we should have held that purple line, and but although we did come down through there, and I can't really even say wick through. I guess on a daily it would be a wick, but you got some 4 hour candles below there. But we are holding support on top of this orange parallel channel, which is good to see because that means that Solana will continue moving onwards and upwards. I don't know, possibly following this green center line here of this green parallel channel. I can zoom out on a daily. Yeah, that's where we are. Essentially, that's what we're doing since September of 2023, following the center line of that green parallel channel. And all right, well, we'll just leave it there for now. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.